Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Smiley. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today and you're in the Christmas spirit. I wanted to share a holiday book with you that I think is a very fun story. It's called Olive, the Other Reindeer. Now, look at Olive. Does she look like a reindeer to you? Probably not. This is written by J. Otto Seifold and Vivian Walsh, and it's just a fun story that I thought you'd enjoy. So remember, every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So we're getting ready here to start the beginning. And think as you read it, am I in the middle? Is this the end? Here's our title page, Olive, the Other Reindeer. Every day, Olive took her daily dog walk, winter, spring, summer, or fall. Today was a winter's day. It was the holidays. There was music playing outdoors. People were singing along. All of the other reindeer. Olive was too shy to sing. She hummed. There she goes, taking her little walk. Back at her doghouse, Olive was wrapping presents and listening to the radio. She heard the same song again. All of the other reindeer went the song. Olive, the other reindeer, Olive sang along. All of the reindeer, I thought I was a dog. I must be a reindeer. It was that time of year when all the reindeer reported to the North Pole to help Santa Claus. Olive put down her scissors carefully and she marched out the door. Where do you guys think she's going? I think I know where she's going. Make a prediction. She took one bus and then two buses. So look, she gets on the bus and she's leaving her town. And now look at this bus. It says Polar Express and it has special wheels to get through all the thick snow. There's even penguins there. So this is a cold place she's going to. She got there just in time. Santa was checking his list for the second time. Elves were busy helping the reindeer and loading the sleigh with presents for all the good girls and boys. Everyone was getting ready to go. See Santa and the elves and the reindeer, and they're all looking like, why is there a little doggy here? Olive took her place. Santa noticed that there was a little dog in the lineup. Santa knew a lot of dogs. For instance, and he knew a lot about dogs. They can't fly. But as it was time to go, he decided to give Olive a chance. Comet, the biggest reindeer, used a piece of extra ribbon to make sure Olive was tied safe and tight. And now they were ready to go. There, she's getting her all tied up. Oh my goodness, look at, do you see Olive? Olive was surprised. It was so easy to fly. Now, boys and girls, do you think Olive is really flying, or do you think she's just kind of hanging on and being carried by the other reindeer? The other reindeer were very curious about the new helper. They looked at Olive so much they weren't watching where they were going. Uh-oh, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Crash! They flew smack into the top of a too tall tree. Oh dear, said Santa, my sleigh is stuck in this tree. I will have to cut it free. Olive clung to the side of the tree. She tried to fly up to help Santa, but she could not. She climbed up slowly and started chewing, and chewing sticks was something that Olive could do really well. Thank you, Olive, said Santa Claus as they got back on their way. They had not traveled far when Olive's nose began to twitch. Olive smelled trouble. It was the smell of gumdrop candies as they fell from the sleigh. Drop, 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 drop. Olive barked and Santa knew what to do. He steered the reindeer down and around so fast that all the gumdrops fell plop, plop, plop back into the toy sack. That was good thinking. It must be a fast sleigh. We were very lucky not to lose a single gumdrop, thought Olive, and then she heard a strange noise. It was the musical note, ee! She spun around on her string to see the night sky was filled with falling flutes. Olive had to howl louder than the wind instruments. That was not music to Santa's ears. First gumdrops and now flutes, thought Santa. That tree must have torn a hole in my sled. Prepare for an emergency landing, said Santa Claus. I hope Olive's going to be okay. She's kind of hanging off the bottom. The sleigh landed excuse me. The sleigh landed in a snowy field full of flutes. Olive was very good at fetching sticks. It was something dogs love to do. Before Santa had finished patching the hole in the sleigh, Olive had returned each and every flute back to the sack. Ho, 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 said Santa. We are ready to go. Boy, Olive is really helpful. They were running late, but after a while, all the good children received their presents, and Santa and his team headed home to bed. Can you see Olive still hanging there? They were almost home when they got caught in the dreaded North Pole fog. The reindeer slowed down until it was only the breeze that moved them along. The fog was as thick as a pillow. It made everyone feel sleepy, and then Santa remembered something about dogs. They're expert smellers. Olive, I hate to be late for breakfast this year, he said. Mrs. Claus has planned a parade of cookies. He said. You can almost smell them, can't you? Olive could smell the cookies. Olive, won't you guide my sleigh this morning? Asked Santa. Olive moved to the front of the reindeer. Must have been some pretty thick fog. Thanks to Olive's nose and Mrs. Claus's baking, they made it all the way back to the North Pole. All of the elves sang out a cheer. Hooray! Hooray! Santa and the reindeer and the little dog are back. Back at the North Pole, it was a glorious morning. After eating lots of good food, it was time to open presents. The reindeer got jump ropes and the elves got toy trains. Santa reached into his toy sack. There was just one present left. It was for Olive. It was her very own set of reindeer antlers, and they fit perfectly. Then everyone went outside to play reindeer games. The end. And look, there's cute little Olive getting her antlers. And look, here they are playing games. So it looks like they're playing jump rope. So that was kind of a fun story. In the beginning, we probably thought, goodness, I don't know how this little cute dog is going to help Santa on Christmas Eve. But Olive was helpful in a lot of different ways. So maybe when you do your picture, you could think of some of the ways she helped Santa. Remember, she told him when the gumdrops were falling and they flew down and caught them. And when the flutes were falling out of the Santa's sleigh, she let Santa know that they were falling, and then she fetched all of those up for Santa. And then when it got really foggy, she was able to help lead the sleigh home because she had such a good nose. So Olive was definitely a helpful reindeer, wasn't she? Merry Christmas, boys and girls. I can't wait to see your pictures and hear your stories.